That's cool.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Oakland. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Throwing on first down is Carr. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
On first down, Carr. They'll set up the screen to Lynch. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all. They actually ran
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Nick Perry. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Carr. This is intercepted. Kentrell Bryce picks it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Rodgers going to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Randall Cobb touchdown. And the Packers have taken the early lead. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Crosby on now to kick it away. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Nick Perry with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Let's go, hey, let's go, come on.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Rodgers. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 13. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. And now it's second down.
When I play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. Carr again here on second and 10. And Nelson's got it here right side. The ball comes out, and the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. From the gun now on third down, Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. The punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Mario Edwards busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rashawn Melvin. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. We don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 45.
319! Hey, check 26! Hey, check 26!
They begin the drive with Williams. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
That's fine. Yeah, Liz. 319!
Here's Rodgers to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Khalil Mack in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Now it's Rodgers. It's coming, and down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's first down from the 42. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
7:34. Get set. 185.
On second down, here's Carr. Rolling to his right. And some room to work. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package.
Yeah.
6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Bryant with a catch right side. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Hey, 7:34. Now, 6:18. Come here.
Carr now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's second down.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
6:29.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Amari Cooper, 43 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Trevor Davis now to return. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Again, it's Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Rodgers. And the Raiders have got him. Khalil Mack in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. And now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Here's Carr. And that is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. And Williams got it over the middle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Carr now on first down. Open space inside the 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jared Cook, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Returnable here for Davis. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. but you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive tackles. That's what we just saw in that play. No gain.
To throw on second down. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Rodgers now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers will try again on second down. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And his throw is incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first down, Carr letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And out trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
To throw is Rodgers. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
It just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
To throw, it's Rodgers. It's caught outright by Graham. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Going for the deep ball. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. They'll run it with Williams. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down Raiders, the former Packer Jordy Nelson on the receiving end from Carr. Throwing on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They were trying to get it to DeAndre Washington. That'll bring up second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this.
Now, loose football. The ball comes out, and the Packers pick it up. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me. You would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it. About it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over, yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. To the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interception. Have been another pick right there. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 2 former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers finding his tight end Graham. Packer first down. Rodgers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Hey, let's go, come on.
On second down, Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
319.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
They start the drive with Lynch, and he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Carr to throw on 2nd down. A quick hitter complete. It's Bryant. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Come here. Hey, 734. Big set. 180. 808. 880.
On 3rd down, Carr eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
Here now, Johnny Townsend standing just about on his own goal line. Fielded at the 33. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Mario Edwards in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And Ty Montgomery has it complete. That one goes for 24 yards. Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. On first down, Rodgers. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On second down, here's Rodgers. And left side here, it's Graham. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
He's taken down. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
It's like 2-6, in Detroit, maybe they got the dollar, so that's why I would prefer that one better.
On second down, Lynch. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and just a few inches. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed him for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 23. And on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Really a great game that we just saw, Charles. Interesting ending. That's for sure. You don't usually see a fumble on the final play of the game, but they were just trying to do whatever they could to get in the end zone. They coughed it up.
I think you're exactly right on that. You do what you have to do to try and win the game. They gave it a shot. You're exactly right about a fumble and finishing the game, getting the recovery. Wow, a strange ending, but a heck of a game overall.
Triangle, right stick in. Yep.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here as we say so long from Oakland.
Shit. You know, show me. You gotta do triangle X, I guess. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Good game, man.
Yeah. You over here, my brother? Before everything? That's the only reason I play football. Shade left, shade right, so shade right. See, old man, they changed a lot of stuff now. Giving it up somewhere else, yeah. What that does is ran over the top, it spreads out and it's over. You know what I mean? On third down, one thing that you should probably start doing is pressing triangle L1. I mean, play 6. And pass it. Swing, ball, just a go, sorry. I think we're going to sign for like the next year. Tryouts. Yeah, I hope. That So. anything. I don't care what you do. I'm just not about to drive to New York to get you a cheesesteak. I'm at a cheesecake. I'm cheesesteaks. I want cheesecake. I mean, whatever you get, but all I want is steak and cheese. I'm probably going to get steak and cheese right now. But I don't do the bread like that. You want Chick-fil-A? You got Chick-fil-A. I want one nugget. You want what? Grilled nugget. That's what you want to get. You don't want to get nuggets. Oh, you don't know about wasting no money. That's what you're going to get. That's the only thing you're going to eat. No, you don't pay the bill. It's not going to be nothing. You're looking for $5 for points. So you get some golf and fries and next to your burger. It's not fried. It's right. It's grilled. It's a different. Burgers are grilled. Come on now. Come on now. Okay. I don't want that. Ew. I don't want any stuff. I want to get here to pick one. I want no protein in that. I need some protein in it. Yes. That's not protein. That's liquid. That's organic chicken. You know, sometimes it's hard to believe that you're going to work on that. It's very good. But you couldn't see everything in there. Pull yourself in there. Down there. Look, I hear you. First of all, I never had one. You do. Hey, you see no message. You should have to put it under the scanner. Oh, that's a lot of that. Hold up. You're talking like you knew right away. You see me? Yeah. You got to use the paper. Yeah, I think you were there for 2 minutes. Yeah, because I want to see how stupid one is. How stupid you are. What? Honestly, you're going to get it. Why? I'm about to tell them all about it. Daddy! Where we would have gone? Gone where? I'm sick of this.